Hello guys, today we are going to discuss that how many teams from English Premier League will qualify for famous European nights. But before going towards that, please subscribe our channel to get latest updates and share your views in the comment section. You should also click on the bell icon button in order to get notifications and latest update in this channel. So coming back to the topic, the Premier League season is entering the final stretch and the race for a place in Europe next season is starting to hot up. We take a look at who is in contention to qualify for the Champions League, Europa League, and European Conference League, and what impact an English team winning a European trophy could have. So, how many teams qualify for the Europe? The maximum that can qualify for domestic performance in the Premier League, so either league position or by winning one or two cup confederations, is 7. However, the places reserved for European title holders are separate if a team does not qualify domestically. Therefore, it is technically possible, though unlikely, for the Premier League to have 10 teams in Europe. The 7 domestic qualifiers plus the winners of the Champions League, Europa League, and Europa Conference League, if they are outside the European places. With West Ham and Leicester losing in the semi-finals, if the Europa League and the Europa Conference League respectively on Thursday, there will be, as usual, 7 Premier League teams in the Europe next season. Next question is which Premier League places will qualify this season? So at the start of the season, the top 4 in the Premier League qualify for the Champions League, while 5th place and the FA Cup winners enter the Europa League. The winners of the Carabao Cup qualify for the Europa Conference League. However, Liverpool won the Carabao Cup and can finish no lower than second in the league, so the Europa Conference League place transfers to the Premier League. Similarly, the FA Cup winner will be between Chelsea and Liverpool. There is no mathematical chance that Chelsea could finish outside the top 5 if they were to be the winners, so the Europa League place will also transfer to the Premier League. So purely on domestic performance, we know the following. Champions League, 1, 2, 3, 4 spot teams. Europa League, 5 and 6. Europa Conference League, 7 spot. All teams go directly to the group stage apart from the Europa Conference League where the 7th place club will enter in the final qualifying round. Next is who is in contention for Europe. First is Manchester City with 83 points and second is Liverpool with 82 points are confirmed in the Champions League. Chelsea with 66 points are third in the league and in a very strong position for the Champions League, especially as the two teams behind them, Arsenal and Tottenham, still have to play each other. Manchester United 58 points have nothing more than a mathematical chance as their maximum points return is 64 and fourth place can finish on no lower than 64. So have an outside chance of qualifying for the Europa League. In eighth, West Ham with 52 was 6 points behind United in 7th place with the game in hand. So they have an outside chance of qualifying for the Europa League. In 8th, it's Wolverhampton with 49th, who with a game in hand on the Hammers could yet snatch the Europa Conference League place. There's an outside chance. Though 11th place Leicester with 42 points could get back into it as they have 5 games to play. They have 5 games in their hand. And Brighton with 44 points are also mathematically in with a chance. It's most likely that only the top 8 remain in contention. Next is what if Liverpool win the Champions League? They will have no effect on the Premier League as Liverpool are guaranteed to finish in the top 4 this season. There is no drop down of places to give fifth a Champions League spot. If the Champions League winner also qualified domestically, the position in the group stage for the title holder is vacant. There isn't filled by and giving another team a place. The qualifying rounds are rebalanced with clubs effectively receiving buys. Ordinarily, this would mean the champions of the country ranked 11th in the UEFA coefficient table at the end of the 2021 season, which is Scotland, would go direct to the Champions League group stage rather than having to qualify. However, Russia is ranked 8th and UEFA has announced its clubs will continue to be excluded from the European competition. That means the Scottish champions likely Celtic are guaranteed to go direct to the group stages. So if Liverpool win the Champions League, it will be the champions of the 12th ranked country who are given a place in the group stage. This just so happens to be Ukraine, though there are obvious doubts about its clubs participating next season. If Ukrainian clubs are not able to compete, it would be champions of Turkey promoted to the group stage. Next is how does qualification work for the title holders? By winning the Europa League, a club earns a place in the Champions League group stage. How that affects European places in the Premier League depends purely on where they finish. There are three overriding principles. The winners of the European competition have the automatic right to the European football of the following season. A team has the right to play in the highest rank competition they qualify for. Another Premier League team cannot be affected by another's success in Europe. There are few caveats, but it's a best to keep things simple for the purpose of this article. So if a team wins the Europa League, they are guaranteed to play in the Champions League wherever they finish in the Premier League. Eighth in the Premier League cannot qualify for Europe as a result of this. If the Europa League winner finishes in the top four, nothing changes for Premier League. The UCL qualifying rounds are rebalanced with clubs effectively receiving buys. If the Europa League finish If the Europa League winners finish fifth or sixth, there would be only one Premier League team in the Europa League. So the squad will be Champions League 1, 2, 3, and 4th spot and UEL winners. Europa League either 5th or either 6th only. Europa Conference League only number 17. If the Europa League winners finish 7th, there would be no English team in the Europa Conference League. Champions League would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and UEL winners Europa League 5th and 6th, Europa Conference League empty. This happened in Spain last season when Villarreal won the Europa League and finished 7th, meaning La Liga had no representative in the inaugural season of the Europa Conference League. If the Europa League winners finish lower than 7th, they would their place in the Europe as title holders, but the top 7 would be unaffected. There would be eighth Premier League team in Europe. In this scenario, the teams will be Champions League will be 1, 2, 3, 4 spot and UEL winners Europa League 5th and 6th spot, Europa Conference League 7th spot. The same outline principle applies to any team that wins the Europe Conference League. If the Europa Conference League winners finish in the top 6, nothing changes for the Premier League. The qualifying rounds are rebalanced with clubs effectively receiving buys. If the UECL winners finish 7th, they play in the Europa League and there is no Premier League team in the UECL. If the UECL winners finish lower than 7th, it would create an additional team in the Europe as title holders. So that's all the calculation, guys. Thank you for your time. That's all for today. See you soon. Please subscribe our channel and click the bell icon button to get the latest updates. Till then, it's goodbye. Thank you.